Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to Madam Azwati. So I will represent you the book that I have been reviewed. So my book is the proposal, and I will explain details about this story. And so I start with the author's background. So her name is Lisa Shi, and she born at 1953. She's still alive right now. She is 67 years old, and she born at Maryland, United States. And the award that she already got is the Whiting Award and the Independent Published Book Award, the East of the Mississippi. And Lisa also brings more to life worlds where men and women stand shoulder to shoulder, steady in their desire to make the world a better place for all people. So most of her profits are donated to support battered women's shelters. Lisa also have over 500 pages online to help aspiring authors learn how to develop time management, write their books, let it out, and get it published. So I will continue with the setting, and so you can see at the slide I have stated that a place and time. In the time, the story have mentioned that it happened in the night, and the place it happened at the New York City, at the restaurant, and at the apartment. So I will continue with the plot. So we have 5 category in the plot of the story. So first one is exposition and rising action, and the third one is climax, falling action, and resolution. So exposition. At this slide, I have mentioned that Roots feel nervous because I think this is standard for us when we want to have a dinner or a date with our partner, because we're trying to be a perfect and be the best. So we don't want to ruin the dinner. That's why we feel the nervous. And the rising action is Hank's phone rang and he frowned, and for a moment Ruth thought that Hank might not answer it, but Hank answered that phone, and the someone just talked to the Hank. He want Hank going to his office to settle down the burning house, the burning apartment. So Hank straight talked to the Ruth, and he need to went off. And at the moment, Ruth just feel sad and upset because he want to have a dinner. He want Hank's attention, but can't because of Hank have a problem. Hank have a duty and task. So the climax. I can see that this little bit moment is so sweet because I can say that we as a guy need to follow Hank's action because we want to have a great start for our proposal. So at the moment Hank have a ring, he put the ring carefully into Ruth's finger, and Hank look up and say, "Ruth, you are my heart and my soul." So the moment very, very sweet. That's why it's very interesting that I heard that. And so the following action is even though Hank had left her before this because of work, she still accept Hank. Ruth still accept Hank and try to understand him. So we can see that Ruth still accept Hank's responsible by accepting the proposal. So the key is the point that I want to talk about is the Ruth still appreciate and still accept Hank's. Okay, so that is the falling action. So right now is resolution. Resolution is like, you know, in addition, Ruth felt comfortable with Hank because she knew that Hank will try to be the best for her partner, and so we can see that Ruth tried to put herself in Hank's shoes, so both of them will gain the sweetness of marriage. So we just need to put ourselves to someone's shoes, so we can feel what they feel. Okay, so after the plot, we continue with the character. So the character is, we have 4 characters, 2 main character and 2 minor character. So this story have 2 main character, Ruth and Hank, and the minor character we have the policeman and the waiter. So Ruth is a caring person because she always asks Hank about his day at work, and she listens well and care to Hank's story. So we can see that she really sweet and caring person. So Hank he's really hardworking person because uh, she works hard and make sure she have a good financial and be a good firefighter. So we can see that he really hardworking person. So two minor character is the waiter and the policeman. The waiter, he is a responsible person because he makes sure his customer get a good service, and every single food need to be served. So he really responsible. And the policeman is a gentleman person because he had his arms fully around Ruth to protect her from the fire. So we can see that the policeman have a full protection on other people. So he is really gentleman. So after the character, we can see that I will explain the themes of the story. So we have love and loyalty. So love, obviously we can see the love, the relationship. So it's really good. And the loyalty, we can see Roots still appreciate and stay together with Hank. So after the themes, we have a figurative language. So the hyperbole and metaphor that I can found in this story. So the hyperbole that in the slide I have mentioned. So the narrator described how happy he was to see Roots. So that is what he just mentioned in the slide. And the metaphor, so you can see that Roots have made up. Not Roots. He has mentioned that you are my soul, and you are my heart and soul. Say Hanks. So he described that Roots is full of meaning to him. So that is a metaphor. And after that, I'm gonna go on with lessons that we can learn. So lesson that we can learn is to dare to take the barriers. Ruth can face a various obstacle because she wants to meet Hank by the time Hank need to settle down the wildfire. This is remind me, based on my experience, I have pushed myself to meet one of my special friends, obviously, that having a mental breakdown. I have sacrificed my attendance and my leisure mates at me because just want to see my friend, because I really worried when my friends have a mental breakdown or depression, because that is really important to me because my friend. So the second one is how to be a supportive in the relationship. So that is a lesson that we can learn, because we can see that Ruth have mentioned that she will be there for Hank every moment of every day, and she will work for each time to be on what we're gonna say that she will be the best for Hank. So she stay with Hank. So that is the lesson that we can learn. So we can see that Ruth really supportive person. She always to be the best and standing next to Hank and try to help Hank. So that's all for my presentation, and thank you to Madam Hazwati.